In the heart of a forgotten town, nestled amidst overgrown woods, stands a relic of the past, the Willow House. This grand old mansion, with its towering spires and crumbling walls, whispers a chilling tale of mystery and tragedy. Its once vibrant beauty now lies shrouded in a veil of decay, its echoing halls bearing silent testimony to a past that's long since been forgotten. The Willow House, named after the family that once filled its rooms with laughter and joy, is no ordinary dwelling. This imposing edifice is known far and wide for its haunting reputation, a reputation that has seeped into the very fabric of the town's folklore. Whispers in the wind speak of sorrowful wails echoing through its abandoned halls, of spectral figures wandering its desolate rooms, of a malevolent presence that refuses to rest. The tale of the Willow family is no less tragic. Once regarded as the town's most illustrious family, the Willows were known for their wealth, their generosity, and their undeniable love for each other. Yet their story is tainted by an unspeakable event. One fateful night, under circumstances that remain shrouded in mystery, the entire family disappeared, leaving behind an empty house filled with unanswered questions. As years turned into decades, the once resplendent Willow House fell into disrepair, its grandeur fading away under layers of dust and neglect. Yet the mansion has refused to fade away into obscurity. Its eerie presence continues to loom over the town, a chilling reminder of the family that once lived within its walls and their unexplained disappearance. The mystery of the Willows and their house has intrigued many, but few dare to seek the truth. The Willow House stands as a testament to a bygone era, its spectral inhabitants forever trapped in a timeless dance. It beckons the brave and the curious, its secrets waiting to be unraveled, its story begging to be told. But who will dare to tread its haunted halls, to unearth the tragic secrets buried within its walls? Only time will tell. A team of brave souls, armed with nothing but their courage and equipment, dared to uncover the secrets of Willow House. These intrepid investigators, seasoned in the art of paranormal exploration, found themselves drawn to the enigmatic allure of Willow House. With their hearts pounding and breaths held, they embarked on their mission, their objective clear, to unravel the tragic history etched into the very fabric of this forsaken mansion. From the moment they crossed the threshold, an unsettling atmosphere greeted them. The mansion, though silent, seemed to whisper tales of its past, reaching out to them through the veil of the supernatural. Odd occurrences began to manifest. Flickering shadows, fleeting cold spots, and soft, sorrowful sighs echoed through the hollow halls. The investigators, undeterred, pressed on, their determination unwavering. As they ventured deeper into the mansion, the air grew colder and a sense of sorrow washed over them. The specter of Willow House had begun to reveal its tragic secrets, enveloping the investigators in its mournful embrace. In the heart of the house, hidden away, were fragments of a forgotten past. The team unearthed an assortment of time-worn artifacts, each one a piece of the tragic puzzle that was the Willow family's history. In a dusty corner of the attic, they stumbled upon a stack of old, yellowed journals. The pages, brittle with age, whispered tales of despair and dread as they were turned. Penned in an elegant hand, the entries spoke of strange occurrences and a growing sense of unease. The words painted a chilling picture of a family living in fear, their once happy home turned into a prison of their own making. Alongside the journals, they found a collection of old photographs. The images, though faded and scratched, bore the faces of the Willows, their smiles strained, their eyes reflecting an ineffable sadness. Each snapshot was a window into their lives, capturing moments of joy overshadowed by an ever-present dread. But perhaps the most eerie discovery of all was a series of old recordings. The voices of the Willow family echoed through the silence, their words heavy with sorrow. The recordings told a tale of a family torn apart by fear, their pleas for help reverberating through the quiet rooms of the house. As they delved deeper into these remnants of the past, the sorrow of the Willow family became almost tangible. The laughter, the happiness, the love that once filled the house had been replaced with a profound sadness, a sense of loss that permeated every corner of the mansion. These artifacts, these pieces of a forgotten past, revealed a family trapped in a cycle of fear and despair. The journals, photographs and recordings were not just remnants of the past, but a testament to the tragic secrets that the Willow family had been forced to bear. The sadness etched in these remnants was palpable, weaving a tale of a family trapped in their own home. And so the team pressed on, driven by a need to unravel the mystery of the haunting of Willow House, to shed light on the tragic secrets buried within its walls. As they delved deeper, a presence made itself known. An unseen force seemed to pulsate within the walls of Willow House, an energy both chilling and sorrowful. The investigation team, seasoned in their line of work, could not shake off the icy tendrils of dread that started to coil around them. In the heart of the mansion, the air grew denser, as if heavy with centuries of suppressed cries and whispered secrets. It was not merely the cold, damp air of an abandoned house, but something far more chilling. It was as if the very soul of the house was laid bare, a soul filled with torment, anguish, and a malevolence born out of a profound sense of despair. Each creak of the floorboard, each sigh of the wind, seemed to carry a tale of its own, a tale of a family consumed by sorrow, their joy and laughter replaced by a silence that screamed louder than any spoken word. The spirit of the house was not just a phantom, but a manifestation of sorrow, a testament to the tragic history of the Willow family. The team could feel it. This was not a mere haunting. This was a cry for help, a desperate plea from the other side, a voice from the past that refused to be silenced. The sorrowful aura was almost tangible, a shroud that draped the mansion and seeped into the very bones of those who dared to enter. Each room was a chapter in a grim tale, each corner a hidden passage into a life that once was. The investigators could feel the echoes of the past, whispers of joy turned into desolate cries of despair. The malevolent presence was not merely a spectre, but a sorrowful soul, forever trapped within the confines of the mansion. The team pressed on, their resolve hardened by the tragic revelations. They knew they had to confront the malevolent spirit, to give it a voice, to uncover the truth of its sorrow. The line between the living and the dead seemed to blur, as the spirit of the house began to stir. In the darkest corner of Willow House, they came face to face with the entity, a presence so palpable it was as though the air had solidified around them. The temperature dropped, a bone-chilling cold that seeped into their very souls. It was a malevolent presence, yes, but tinged with a profound sorrow that was almost tangible. In the icy silence, the entity began to communicate. It was a voiceless whisper, a pulsating energy that ricocheted off the crumbling walls, unfurling the tragic tale of the Willow family, a tale of love and joy turned to despair and sorrow, of a life that once thrived in these halls, now reduced to a mere echo. They learned of a family ripped apart by cruel fate, their joyous laughter replaced with cries of despair. The entity revealed the burdens it carried, the sorrowful tale of a family who once filled the house with love, now trapped in an endless loop of their final tragic moments. The investigators stood rooted, the entity's sorrow resonating within them. They felt the pangs of lost love, the sting of untimely death, the crushing weight of unending grief. It was as though the entity was no longer just a spectral presence, but a mirror reflecting the darkest aspects of human existence. The confrontation was chilling, yet deeply emotional. An encounter with a spectral presence that was more than just a haunt. It was a grieving soul crying out for understanding, for release from its eternal sorrow. As the entity's narrative came to an end, a profound silence filled the room, broken only by the investigators' ragged breaths. The tension that had filled the air earlier dissipated, replaced with a heavy melancholy that clung to every corner of the room. In the silence that followed, the weight of the sorrow was unbearable, a testament to the tragic past that echoed through the halls of Willow House.